What's up, y'all? I'm back again this week with a little quick one for y'all. I'm not really feeling too hot, but we've got championship power rankings for y'all. So let's get into it. It's pretty short, sweet, and then I'm working on a documentary for you guys. But without further ado, let's get into it. Cue the intro.
Wiggle, wiggle.
Like.
Alright, y'all, at number 4, I've got the Kansas City Chiefs. Obviously, this team did beat a very, very strong Buffalo Bills team, but let's be real here, did they really deserve to win that? Stephon Diggs completely disappeared, and I forgot the name of the other receiver, number 16 for the Bills. He had 2 crazy drops, and they should have won this game. Buffalo really should have won this game, and then Bass, you can't really blame it on him. It was real windy. The defense went off for Kansas City, but you can't bet that to happen against Lamar Jackson. I mean, he's best QB in the NFL. And this team just all around, they're real shaky, and they're just not consistent enough. There were stretches in this game where they just couldn't move the ball, and they're going up in a really powerful Baltimore defense, and it's not going to be pretty if they move like that again this week. So I have this team at 4, not winning against the Ravens. At number 3, I've got the San Francisco 49ers. This team, even though they're a 1 seed, they looked really shaky against the Green Bay Packers. And if Deebo Samuel does not play this Sunday, they're going to be in some real trouble against Detroit. Detroit's got a really strong defense that's done a good job against wide receivers all year. And it's not going to be easy for Brandon Ayuk to just get by him like how he could with other crappy teams. And the loss of Deebo, who's arguably one of their biggest playmakers on offense, is going to be a difference maker. Obviously, they've got McCaffrey and Kittle in a loaded defense, but my question is, can Purdy get it done? I think the Lions will pull this one out, but if the 49ers and Purdy get it done, then this could mean that Purdy is the real deal, and maybe we all just doubted him all along. Because I'm rooting for Purdy. Maybe not this team, but I'm rooting for him. So this weekend, I've got the Lions beating the 49ers, even though the Niners have home field advantage. I just feel like Detroit's a better all-around team. They're going to be able to contain San Francisco really well, and San Francisco's, they're banged up, man, and it's really unpredictable with them. At number 2, I've got the Detroit Lions. This team looked really good. They looked really dominant against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers over the weekend. And I just feel like when it comes to playing this weak 49ers team that might be underhanded with the loss of Deebo Samuel, they can really dominate. They dropped 30 on the Buccaneers with a pretty stout defense and a pretty decent offense. Sure, they should have maybe lost, but they played out of their minds, man. They're playing with heart. They're playing for the city. I just feel like San Francisco is not going to be able to stop Detroit by any means, and Goff, man, he's out here for revenge, and the whole team, they're just looking to make the city proud. I feel like that heart in them itself is going to propel them to a victory, and Amon-Ra, David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, Laporta can't be stopped, and on defense, you've got Brian Branch and Aiden Hutchinson, and it's such a great team. I'm going to have them at number 2, beating the Niners, going to the Super Bowl. Let's go Goff, baby. Last but not least, at number 1, I've got the Baltimore Ravens. This team, man, they are so scary. They're so dangerous. Lamar, he can't be stopped. The tight end, Isaiah Likely, he's him. Mark Andrews is coming back. They've got the receivers in Bateman, Beckham, and Zay Flowers. The defense with K-Ham, Patrick Queen, Roquan Smith. They're on fire too. I just don't see anybody stopping this team. They're gonna run Kansas City. Might be close because the refs, I mean, they're biased towards the Swifties. Can't really stop that. But they're gonna go to the Super Bowl and they're gonna dominate whoever they play there. It's gonna be a championship game for the ages. I feel like Lamar is just gonna dominate. He's gonna have more than 4 all-purpose touchdowns again this week and just continue to dominate, do his thing, prove his MVP case stronger, and I'm really looking forward to this one. But Baltimore to the Super Bowl, they're going to beat Kansas City easily. For the last part of this video, I just wanted to touch on Kobe Bryant. He was my idol. He was my favorite basketball player of all time. He passed away 4 years ago today, January 26th, 2020. I was actually playing basketball last game before the pandemic that I ended up playing, and Kobe passed away, so he stopped the game at halftime, and that was about it. But this man, he inspired so many people. He made millions of people proud and happy through the Lakers, through all his foundations, through his shoes. Like, when I got my first pair of Kobe's, I was so excited to wear them. Like, I never took them off. But I just want to say, rest in peace, Kobe. You're still inspiring millions of people out there today, and if y'all are ever going through a rough time or, rough little patch in life, just remember Mamba forever. Keep that Mamba mentality. You're going to get through it. We're going to be back with that documentary real soon, and I'll be back next week regardless. See y'all. Peace out. Mamba forever.